Hey everyone, quick video here. I don't want to take too long because I'm sitting in the car right now and it's hot as hell. But the reason I'm sitting in the car is that the university has started again. And I'm sitting in the driver's seat of my parents' car leaning at a 45-degree angle to talk to you guys. But I want to give you guys a quick update on a video that I made a long time ago. I made a UCAT guide video. It wasn't really a guide, it was just, if it was not a definitive guide. If that was the only video you watched, you probably didn't do too well, but I hoped I could help in what little way I could. This was just some of the things I realized, some of the things that helped me I wanted to pass on. Got around 700 views. I'm hoping, because I'm a bit selfish, I'm hoping I'll get more this year around, because people are always looking for UCAT content. But this is a personal update from me. I got into med school with some asterisks. So I applied to dentistry, medicine, pharmacy, med lab, and one other thing. I think it was like I don't even know what it was, right? I applied to dentistry. Dentistry very early on had a thing, started handing out interviews. I got selected for an interview. I declined because halfway through the year, after the first semester, I'm like, hold on, this is not my passion, you know. I loved what I learned. I got to learn a lot of interesting things about the human body, illnesses, medicine, the latest technology, how we're treating people with cancer, with bacteriophages. Some stuff I can even still remember, so I forgot a lot. But it was an honor to learn from like the leading experts in the world. I enjoyed every lecture. All had interesting stories to tell. But anyways, why am I sucking up to them? I'm not even with them anymore. So yeah, dentistry handed out interviews quite early on, and I declined. Because, you know, I don't want to do it, so there was no point for me. There's a truck going by. I don't know. I'm parking the wharf. I'll tell you more later. But yeah, dude, if I took that interview, you know, they're gonna root out, hey, this guy doesn't really want to do it. So I declined that, and that ended my dentistry career right there. At the end of the year, I did not make it into medicine. Wait, but I just told you I did. While I did not make it into medicine, I was put on the wait list. And I got accepted for pharmacy, med lab, and one other thing which I forgot. Pharmacy was very cool. They sent me like a letter written on golden paper. That was pretty cool. That was pretty fucking cool. What else? I think I got accepted into others. I declined all of them. I already had my backup, which was really my main, because, you know, halfway through last year I realized I didn't want to do this. I'm doing a Bachelor of Science now. Thursday, which is 4 days ago. I should have made this video 4 days ago. I get a phone call, a woman named Joanna from the university who says, hey, I'm here to give you an interesting call. You were put on the wait list. We now have a spot for you. So I noticed you have a bachelor. Well, don't worry, we're gonna get you in. I said, let me stop you right there. Listen, I was a bit poker faced at the time. I don't know why. Listen, I'm way more thankful than I come across. It is a big honor for me, but actually I decided halfway through last year it was not my passion. I didn't want to go there anymore. But thank you very much for this call. I will remember this for a long time. Thank you very much. Now you probably have a bunch of other calls to make, so I'll let you get on with that. Okay, I understand. They're a very nice woman. Must be some like patron saint of a med school or something, handing out places to people that's what they weren't gonna get. But the thing is, earlier that day, I already spent $900 on textbooks. So even if I wanted to go in, what do I do? Do I go get a refund? But anyways, I thought it was pretty dumb. This is very late, because school is starting now. It's Tuesday. I'm on the second day of school. But anyways, what the fuck was I gonna say? 10 minutes later, I call her back. I say, hey, could I get that offer in writing? You know, just to show for all posterity that I did get an offer. And no, it went to the next guy. I said, I understand. Thank you very much. I understand. That is perfect. But she was like, oh yeah, but there are other paths. Because this was the health sci first year program. You're going as a first year student doing health science. That's what it means. And the people with the top marks get picked. So we take 8 papers, 4 in semester 1, 3 in semester 2, and you add 1 if your grades aren't bad, because they take your top 7. I got a really bad grade in semester 1 in chemistry. I got like 80 out of 100. Really good, but in health sci is bad. In health sci, 80 is not good. So I took a psychology paper, had a lot of fun, got an 82. So I raised my average by 2 divided by 7. So yeah, and my average top 7 paper was 89. point something, right on the cusp. But you have to understand, not that this is just I'm making excuses about it, but you have to understand, halfway through, after first semester, I was done. All my motivation, was gone. The only motivation I had was I want to get a good grade, because a grade was a grade at the end of the day, and I wanted a good grade. I'm not even doing it. I wanted a good grade. So yeah, I could sit here telling myself, oh, but I didn't try my best, but making an excuse. Oh, but I wasn't 100%. Yeah, I had no motivation. But the thing is, that's the grade I got. I could have gone better, but I didn't, and that's that. I'm still very happy with how I've done though, because now it means I have no excuse. Health science is apparently the most grueling set of papers you can do, and I came out on top after scraping ink. This means I have no excuse. I'm doing Bachelor of Science this year. I have no excuse not to go for like A's, because that's what I did in health science. That's what I'm going to do this year. Bachelor of Science, Physics, and Computer Science. I'm gonna be doing second year physics, because in high school I did very well in maths, which lets me skip a couple of math papers, skips a physics paper, which I did in health science, Physics 191, biological physics. So I'll be doing second year physics and first year computer science. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Good luck to everyone doing UCAT this year. Because this video wasn't just a catch up. I also wanted to speak a bit more on UCAT. UCAT is something where all the traditionally book smart students, let's call them nerds, I was one of them, but all the traditionally smart students, a big percentage of them got hit very hard. They got fucked in the ass. They got fucked. Look it up on X videos, you'll see what I'm talking about, but they got fucked in the ass by UCAT. It was something that came out of left field. All the traditionally book smart who were good with the traditional stuff, because UCAT is not really traditional. It's really, like, you have to look at shapes and syllogisms. You have to be a professor of logic at the University of Science to do good on that. So there was a lot of weird stuff in that. A lot of ethics. Ethics was a part of it. So this is things you're not taught in schools. Don't be scared though. What I'm telling you, I'm like making it scary, but all I want to say is that this is something that a person who has a single look at what is going to be in the UCAT will do so much better than a person who does not know at all what's going to happen in the UCAT. Because the knowledge you have currently doesn't help that much. And the person who gets even one look at what's going to happen will be much more prepared. It's just this thing where we all kind of start at baseline. We all got to take a look. So for UCAT, I'm going to say the same thing I said last video, but people will try and sell you stuff. Just go to the official UCAT website. There are YouTubers, I forgot their names. There are YouTubers doing videos, going through practice questions, doing walkthroughs. So those are really helpful because they outline their thinking process and strategies like that. At the end of the video, they will try to sell you some stuff. You don't have to do that. Just like the video, show your support. But there are a lot of free content out there, right? So that's the YouTube side, but also the official UCAT website. I was doing practice questions. They got like 200 for each section. No, 200 in total, but more than enough for each section. So do the visual section, which is like looking at shapes, identifying patterns. That is, but if you do those questions, you'll still be really confused. I'll drop his name in the description, but I watched someone actually go through and outline his thinking process. That helped me a ton, because if you go in knowing nothing, looking at the patterns, like you think, oh, I have natural problem solving skills, and you might have, but even that won't get you 100% of the way, because you still have to know it's not fully your natural thinking skills. There's still like an underlying structure. They still have their own little rules. So they'll be like, oh well, you see I have 2 black shapes facing up, that means three white shapes facing down. And the people that have cracked the code before, they actually have like a whole, bed mass is what you use to like know the order of operations. Bed mass is like a rule, a cheat sheet, and people have figured out the bed mass for problems like this. So I'll drop his name in the description, but he made a video on the visual puzzles, which was that first count the size of the shapes, look at the sizes of the shapes. I said count the sides of the shape, the edges of the shape. Look at how they're aligned, which way are they orientated, and then the size of the shapes, and then count black or white, look at color. There's like an order of things you go through. Now you won't know that even if you were the most naturally gifted, naturally smart, naturally talented guy, which sucks. But yeah, that's why you gotta have a look at those video resources. So that's what I can say about UCAT. Please look on YouTube, look for people doing walkthroughs of it, but then go do it yourself in the practice questions on the UCAT official website, which has all the answers and actually tells you some of the thinking. You don't have to buy any textbooks. But yeah, that's gonna be me. This is already 10 minutes. I'm sitting in the car because I'm in my parents' car right now. I drop them off and then I get to keep the car, get myself to school. I'm parked at the wharf. This has got to be like 2 kilometers from campus, by the sea. Is that what the wharf means? Is there an ocean nearby? So my car could be, well, my parents' car. It's a very nice car. People think I'm Big Daddy or something, but this is my parents' car. But my car could be like gathering rust. So yeah, I'm at university now. Just finished second day, and so far classes are great because of the teachers. I ask a lot of questions, and I am basically like a nuisance, basically a hassle. But the teachers have been very nice. I think never think you're gonna disappoint a teacher, because I think my greatest fear was asking teachers is that what if they get a look? They say, oh, what if they get that look in your eyes where they don't say it, but they're thinking, oh, if you don't know this at this point, I'll help you, but like you're not gonna make it. Like, I just hope the teacher never. That's my fear. But the thing is, it will never happen. A teacher will never give up on a student. It could either, first of all, no way a teacher's gonna do it. Second of all, it's not like, this is going to be a bit cynical, but no teacher has that personal relation. They're not like, oh, I need to make sure every personal student gets the top grades, or else, I'm going to do something. But ask a lot of questions, because sometimes the teacher the lecturer, sorry, teacher, oh, that's high school, oh, that's middle school, the lecturer or the teaching demonstrator, ask a lot of questions, man, because sometimes you're just sitting there bored out of their mind, and you are actually stimulating their brain. Otherwise, they just sit there, marking papers? No, they don't even get, that's high school. They don't even have that many papers to mark. They get it done in the weekends. They don't even have that to kill time. But yeah, ask a lot of questions. But I'm gonna end the video now. I hope the audio is good. I'm balding. But yeah, that's me. I don't know where you guys would be if you're at school. Good luck with school. If you are out of school, if you left school early, enjoy your life. Get a job, because I have a lot of friends who are out of school and they're all trying to get hired. So far, I've been denied more times than any of them. But if you're lucky enough, whether you're in school or out of school, there's really no difference. I think there's a lot of, and even I make this mistake. If someone tells me they're out of school, I'm like, oh, that's okay. Like, don't patronize them. If you're out of school, that's all good. But if you're out of school, fuck, make the most of it, man. As in, shit, I can't give advice here. I just know that whether you're in school or out of school, don't let that stop you from living. If you're out of school, doesn't mean you missed out. And if you're in school, that doesn't give you the right to act like a fucking schmuck and look down everyone, in high-vis vests, garbage collectors, tradies. It does not give you the right at all. I don't know why I suddenly hopped on this tangent, but yeah, that's it for me. I will upload this soon. I hope the sound quality is good. I don't want to re-record this, but have yourselves a damn good one. JOYCONBOYZ. This is Mojo Spy, out. See you next one.